Phil tried to shrug off the image of the boy, but although the picture seemed to sink deeper into the water, it did not vanish. Now it appeared as if a dusting of snow was falling on its surface. Phil blinked in utter astonishment. Another face was forming. Not a human's this time, but a beautiful white muzzle and yellow gold eyes. Above the image of the boy, a she-wolf was staring back at Phil, and not just any wolf. "Larka!" he gasped. Phil had not seen Larka in over 5 years. After Morga had seized his mind, it was his sister who had shown Phil the truth again and made him remember who he really was. Dear Larka had convinced Phil that Morga's was the real darkness, and reminded him that as much as life can be filled with anger and struggle, the feelings he had always wrestled with as a growing Varg, it is also filled with love and courage and sacrifice. Her own. "Larka! How I miss you, sister." Still, the white wolf looked back, unspeaking, and Phil shook his muzzle, feeling lonelier than ever, but dismissing stories of ghosts in these parts. "It's just the past, Larka," he murmured. "Always the past. You're dead and gone. We lose everything in the end." As Phil said it, the wind came licking furiously into the cave, and on its back Phil heard that voice a second time, distinctly. "Help the changeling, Phil. The child is close." Phil started violently, almost convinced he was being haunted now. "Larka?" "You must help the human, Phil." The wind rose, and Phil could not tell if it was the breeze speaking, or his sister in the water. He wondered. He had often sensed that Larka had gone beyond the red meadow, where the dead first gather, to a place from where none returned. How could this be? "Destiny," the voice seemed to whisper. "The child has a great destiny, Phil. It is marked." Phil's tail lifted. The boy he could still see faintly below Larka's face had a mark on his arm. He remembered 2 words of a blind old fortune-teller called Singa he had met long ago. She had spoken of Phil's destiny. "Perhaps as important as any. Everything has a destiny." "Aid it, Phil, to fulfill its destiny. For all of us. For nature itself." "Nature itself," whispered the black wolf in astonishment. As he spoke, Larka's face seemed to grow fainter in the pool again, fractured by the breeze stirring the water's surface. "Great confusion, brother. Great evil. Hurry." Phil whined. Larka was beginning to disappear altogether. "Stay, Larka," he cried. "Tell me more of this. Where is this child?" "Gone," the wind answered hauntingly. "Can no longer see, Phil. So faint now. All my strength to speak. Seek out friends, dear Phil. The helpers. Find the guardian." "Please, Larka," growled Phil, wondering who this guardian was, and if the voice was really in his own mind. "Don't go." "Nature and the child's survival are one. Hurry." Larka vanished, and Phil stood there, shuddering, as a breath of ice came on the autumn breeze, and outside great smudges of white began to float down from the heavens. It had started to snow. "Larka! Larka! How I miss you, sister." "It's just the past, Larka. Always the past. You're dead and gone. We lose everything in the end." "Larka? Nature itself." "Stay, Larka. Tell me more of this. Where is this child? Please, Larka. Don't go."